Good afternoon, traders. Hopefully, everyone is having a good day today. All three market indices up today. Now, before I get into the show, I really do want to thank all my subscribers. I really do appreciate you guys tuning in and watching. All right, with that said, let's go into the SPY ETF. We are going to highlight that, see how that fared today, and then give you some key technical levels to trade off of. And then we're going to go into the three stocks that I did mention yesterday. I just want to do that real quickly, do a little of a recap, and then go into what I gave out from last Sundays as Eric's best picks and see how they fared. All right, guys. All right, with no further ado, let's do the SPY. All right, guys, so let's zoom in here a little bit. All right, here we go. All right, so we did hit a nice 52-week high in the SPY today. And if you remember from yesterday's show, I did say one of two things were probably going to happen. Either we were going to chop around here or maybe see a small pullback, guys. And the market made me a liar. We did hit a new 52-week high. Well, you know what's a little concerning though? We did hit this upper Bollinger Band, as you can see, guys. Every time and anytime we hit these upper Bollinger Bands and then we take it the low out the next day, there's a high probability that we are going to see a pullback. So this is what I didn't want to see because now the whole overall market is in this overbought situation. So if we start seeing a takeout of today's low, okay, guys, of 367, there's going to be a high probability, or what was it, 366.75 or thereabouts, that there's going to be a high probability that we are going to see a pullback. This is exactly what I didn't want to see. I'd rather see a little bit of a chop here, have this 10 SMA come up, and then continue making higher highs because that Bollinger Band would have been adjusted and it would have continued to move up. So with that said, not the worst thing as long as we know what's going on in the overall market, the market internals, if you will. We can trade off that and we could be prepared when we see a sell-off on what to do, guys. Half the battle is, they say plan your trade and trade your plan. Well, here we go. You know now that if we start seeing a takeout of today's low on Monday, it's a sell, or either just wait and see how the market fares. Okay, guys, that is the SPY. All right, so let's go quickly over the three stocks that I did mention, and then we're going to go over the three stocks from Sunday's show on Eric's best picks. All right, so the first stock that we're going to highlight is STNG. STNG had a great day today. It was up over 10%. 10%. If you remember from yesterday's show, I did say I was a little concerned about the market, or rather how it reacted to the overall market, because the market was up and this did not contribute to the to that market rally we had yesterday. But you know what? Look at today. We had a beautiful day on really good volume. Again, I did say we closed near the lows of the day yesterday, and I was expecting it to hit that midpoint Bollinger Band. We would probably go down a little bit more before we would see a reversal, unless, guys, unless we saw a gap and go. And guess what? What did we see today? We opened up at 1152, we gapped up, and then that was the low of the day, and we just continued making higher highs throughout the whole day. So now what, guys? I just really, really love the setup. We're really so close to that VPOC right there, that virgin point of control right there. We're hitting this upper Bollinger Band. We're trading beautifully in this channel. I want to zoom out here. We made that 52-week low of 828. We came back down, retested it, held, guys, and now we're on this beautiful little uptrend that's forming. I do think next week is going to be a really nice week for STNG. If you're not in the name, see if you could get this, hopefully below 12 and ride this out. I think this is going to be a big winner for us, okay? That is STNG. Next one on the list from yesterday was VUZI. Did not perform really well today. I mean, it was down 2.5% or so. I did say watch for a takeout of yesterday's high today, and that's exactly what happened. But unfortunately, it did sell all the way. But you know what, guys? It's really interesting right now. We're right here at this 10 SMA 50-day moving average. We're right in that area. So I'm expecting for this to hold. Worst case scenario, it goes back down to this midpoint Bollinger Band or this virgin point of control right here. They're both happen to be right there at that $4 mark. That would be my line in the sand if you're not in the name. Again, maybe if you're lucky, buy this on a little bit of a pullback and then ride this out and use that $4 mark as your stop loss on VUZI. Okay, last stock that I did mention yesterday was TLRY. Very, very volatile session in this one. Congress had voted on the legalization of marijuana. The bill had passed. Now it has to go to the Senate. Again, this had hit a intraday high of $9.70, and I really did think this was off to the races. So, but I did say from yesterday's show, see if you can buy this on small pullbacks, 25% increments, and then use this 10-day moving average right here, and that happens to be where that midpoint Bollinger Band of 804 happens to be as well. So again, we did close near the lows of the day, guys. So on Monday, there's a high probability, again, unless we see a gap and go, that TLRY is going to breach that $8.60, $8.59, the low of the day, and then continue going lower and maybe want to retest that low $8 range. Okay, I want to bring this back up on that 513 EMA real quickly. But look at this real quick though. This is the 9 SMA. We're still above this, so to me, we're still in this nice bullish overall trend right here. So again, don't be too concerned. There's some key levels. The 9 SMA is all the way down to 735. Obviously, on Monday's print, that will probably be 758, 760, somewhere in that range. But I want to take a look at that 513 EMA chart right here. Again, the 5 is still above that 13 EMA, right? Bullish short-term indicator right there. And then take a look, guys. If we do stop right here at 859, that'd be pretty amazing because that's where that 13 EMA is right there, right? I'm sorry, the 5 EMA is right there. So if we do see a gap and go, I mean, there is a lot of support right there too. But again, if it doesn't hold. We did close near the lows of the day. Watch that 814 also. So we have that 805, 814 range where there's going to be a lot of support in TLRY. All right, guys, those are the 3 stocks that I gave yesterday. Quickly, I want to go over. It's the weekend. I want to let you guys go quickly. I am going to come back on Sunday and give you my Eric's best picks. So let's go over Eric's best picks real quickly, and then we'll call it a night here. Okay. So first one on the list is MX. MX had a not a spectacular day. It did open at 14.25, closed the week at 14.35, or a 10-cent gain. It did go as high as 14.67, but this is a very low beta name, so I wasn't expecting this to move too quickly. I did like the fact that we were near the 52-week high, and if we can get a little bit of volume, we would have seen new 52-week highs. Maybe it's next week. All right, guys. Next one on the list is AQST. AQST opened up at $7, closed at $6.87 for a 13-cent loss in that one. And then lastly was TLRY. I gave that out on Sunday. TLRY had opened the week at $9.15. Did close at $8.60, or a loss of 55 cents for the week. Now, on TLRY, I did know about that congressional vote. I was expecting this to move higher, maybe near, close near the highs of the day. It would have been a nice win for us, but unfortunately, the market wanted to do what the market wanted to do, and there's nothing we can do about it, right? Traders came in, sold the news, and we took a loss of 55 cents on this one for the week. But again, I really do like this one going forward and probably should be bought on pullbacks. All right, everyone, thank you so much. My name is Eric, and you can reach me at either leaving a comment down below or at eric@valueareatrader.com. All right, everyone, if this is your first time listening to the show and you like the show, please leave a comment. If you don't like the show, please leave a comment. Maybe I can make the show better for you. Anyway, again, my name is Eric. Have a great weekend, and we will see you Sunday with Eric's best picks going into the week. And remember, subscribe, first of all, and then trade smart and be safe.